Vishnu Gurudevo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. Oh. We are studying Sadhana Panchakam, and so far we have completed, not in detail, 2 shlokas. And the last introduction we studied was Brahmaikakshara Madhyadam Shruti Shiro Vakyam Samakarnyadam. Shruti Shiro Vakyam Vedanta Vakya. Shruti Shiraha is Vedanta. You hear Vedanta Mahavakya from Guru. Samakarnyada, not Akarnyada. Akarnyada means you hear. Samakarnyada means you hear well, with full attention, with full shraddha. You hear. Then what we have to do? That is the next shloka. Vakyarthascha vicharyatam shrutishira pakshassamashriyatam dustarkasu viramyatam shrutimata tarkonusandhiyatam brahmasmiti vibhavyatam aharahar garvah parityajyatam Deheham adirujyadam buddhajanaihi vada parityajyatam. Vakyarthascha vicharyatam Shrutishira pakshassamashriyatam Dustarkasu viramyatam Shrutimatah tarkonusandhiyatam Brahmasmiti vibhavyatam Aharahar garvah parityajyatam Deheham adirujyadam Buddhajanai vada parityajyatam. So here in this shloka also 8 instructions are given. First is Vakyarthascha vicharyatam. Vakyarthascha vicharyatam. Vakyartha means artha, meaning. Meaning of the Vakya. The last teaching was you hear Mahavakya from Guru. Mahavakya is the essence of Vedanta. Through so many Vakya, so many sentences, Upanishads are teaching the unity of the truth. There is no difference between Jagat and Ishvara and Jiva. This teaching is given through innumerable sentences in Upanishads. But there are some sentences, single sentences, which summarizes these teachings, and this we are called in Mahavakya. In the morning we discussed about Mahavakyas, and there are innumerable Mahavakyas, but one each from one Veda means 4 Mahavakyas. Actually, how many Mahavakyas are there? Innumerable Mahavakyas. We cannot count. But from Rigveda, when they selected, Rishi selected one Mahavakya, that is Prajnanam Brahma. And from Yajurveda, they selected another Mahavakya, that is Aham Brahmasmi. And from Samaveda, Tattvamasi. And from Atharva Veda, Ayam Atma Brahma. So 4 Mahavakyas are there. After hearing from a competent guru, what we have to do? Vakyarthascha vicharyatam. Vicharyatam, think about. Vakyartha, the meaning of Vakya. What is there to think about? We are hearing and we are understanding. Then what is there to think about, or to ruminate, to contemplate, to meditate upon? What is there? See, when I am saying this is a microphone, the meaning of that sentence is that much only: this is a microphone. Nothing else is there. And when I am saying this is a paper, there is nothing else to be understood. It is a paper. There, the meaning I have to take is the verbal meaning, nothing else. But in Mahavakyas, we cannot take verbal meaning. Why? Because Mahavakya are teaching us the unity of Ishvara and Jiva. Or, to put in other words, more apt words, Brahma and Atma. So Mahavakyas are teaching or saying the unity of Brahma and Atma, or Jiva and Ishvara. I am considering myself as a Jiva. When I am considering myself as a Jiva, I am limited. I am limited being. And I am considering Ishvara as unlimited. Because who is he? He is the cause of all manifestations. Being the cause of all manifestation, he must be unlimited. And I am considering myself as limited. Limited by time, limited by space, limited by so many other things. I am a man, I am a woman, I am a sannyasi, I am a grihastha. So many limitations I am putting on myself. So a limited being, Jiva, how it is Ishvara? It cannot be Ishvara, because Ishvara is unlimited and Jiva is limited. Then Mahavakya says Jiva is Ishvara. So here the verbal meaning is not acceptable. Because limited is unlimited or unlimited is limited, that is nonsense. We cannot accept that. So verbal meaning of Mahavakya we cannot accept. Where we cannot accept the verbal meaning, there we have to take the meaning indicated. Indicative meaning. In Sanskrita it is called Lakshyartha. Verbal meaning is called Vachyartha. So Bhagavan Bhashyakara says, Vachyarthanupapatyeva lakshanabhyupagamyate. When verbal meaning is not acceptable, then we have to take the indicative meaning. For example, when I am saying this is a microphone, that is the meaning, that is verbal meaning. But when I am saying about a boy, that boy is a lion. That boy is a lion. He is not a lion, he is a human being. He is a boy. Then how he can be a lion? Then I am taking the indicative meaning. That is, like a lion, he is strong, he is courageous. So many that qualities of a lion that this boy have. So I am calling him a lion. See, this particular type of indicative meaning is called in Sanskrita Gauna Vritti. That is Vritti, the meaning connected with Guna, quality, qualitative meaning. This is also not acceptable in Mahavakya. Why? Because Brahma and Atma are one and the same. That is the meaning of Mahavakya. But I know Brahman has no qualities. No qualities at all. If it have qualities, it must be limited. If it is limited, it cannot be Brahman. So Brahman is without qualities. So how there can be qualitative meaning for one which is not having any quality? So Gaunartha is not acceptable. Then what type of vritti we will take in Mahavakya? See one example. There was a person in a village. He was living there. And after his studies, he migrated to some other cities. And for a long period of 30 years, he stayed in that city. He didn't come back to his village. And after 30 long years, this man came back to his village. Then, in that period, during that period, he was having acquaintance with one friend, and when he came back to his own village, he contacted that person. Oh, you have come back. Yes. So we can go for a walk in the village. Yes, we can go for a walk. And this fellow, along with that village man, walked through the village roads. They were walking. Then an old man was coming in the opposite direction. Then this man, that village man, asked the other person, who is that coming? That is our Gopala. Gopala is coming. Oh, that is Gopala. Within 1 second he realized that is Gopala. Within that 1 second what happened, you think? He recognized that Gopala whom he has seen 30 years back. Then that Gopala had 2 legs, now 3 legs. Don't speak more. Then 30 years back he had full teeth, now no teeth. Then 30 years back his hair was black, now he has no hair. So tremendous change there was. But within a fraction of a second, this man realizes, oh, that is our Gopala. How? Through proper vichara, he negated the differences. He negated the differences and accepted that which is same. Not similar, which is same. What is that? Gopala. So through negating the differences and accepting the same substratum, he realized this is that Gopala. We are not explaining, but in Vedanta, this vritti is called Jahad Ajahad Lakshana or Bhagatyaga Lakshana. We are accepting what is similar and we are rejecting the differences. In the same way, Vakyarthascha Vicharyatam. That is, I have to discriminate constantly and repeated vichara. I have to realize what is common, what is the same in Jiva and Ishvara. The differences, limited and unlimited, that I am throwing away. Then what remains? What is remaining is Sat, Chit and Ananda. I am Sat, Chit and Ananda, and Ishvara is Sat, Chit, Ananda. How do you know that you are Satchidananda? I am Satchidananda. Without the help of any scriptures, only through reasoning I can realize my real nature is Ananda. And I am, irrespective of the stages in life or states like waking, dream and deep sleep, I am. So I am Sat. And I am knowing all planes of experiences. So I am Chit. And I am loving me most. So I am Ananda. So I am realizing that I am Sat, Chit and Ananda. And from scriptures, from Vedas, I am realizing Ishvara is Satchidananda. There is only one pramana to know Ishvara, Brahma. That is Shastra. That is Vedanta. So from Vedanta pramana, I can realize Ishvara is Satchidananda. And from my logical thinking and proper analysis, I realize my real nature is Satchidananda. So in this way, Vakyarthascha Vicharyatam. That is the way to realize Aham Brahmasmi or Tattvamasi or Prajnanam Brahma or I am Atma Brahma. This is the way we have to do vichara. This we have to do. To explain this, we want so many days to explain this topic, and this is the main subject matter of all Vedanta Prakaranas. All Prakaranas. Here it is summarized in one word, Vakyarthascha Vicharyatam. For doing that vichara, what we have to do? Shruti Shira Paksha Samashriyatam. Shruti Shira Paksha Samashriyatam. We must accept the thinking pattern of Shruti. Shruti Shira Paksha. Shruti Shira means Vedanta. Vedanta Paksha, Samashriyatam. You depend. Samashriyata means you depend. Depend on what? Vedanta Paksha. For what? For doing vichara. Because see, vichara is a mental process. Vichara is a mental process. If we are not at all taking a base, if we are not at all taking a base for our vichara, it may go here and there. Or it can go here and there. There must be a base on which our vichara must be anchored. Otherwise, just like a boat in an ocean, our mind will go here and there. You will be sitting at one place and thinking ourselves, I am doing vichara. But slowly and slowly our mind will go here and there. What you were doing? I was doing vichara. What vichara? I started with Atma Vichara. But when and how the mind skipped to other spots, I don't know. Just gone somewhere. So, for the vichara, there must be some base. And that base is Shruti Shira Pakshaha. You depend on that. You depend on that. Depending on Shruti, we can do vichara. Shruti clearly advocates so many methods, so many paths for vichara. Then we will be in the right direction. Otherwise, where our mind will take us, we cannot say. This is one important stage or important matter or subject for a seeker. Always our vichara must have some base, and that base must be Shruti. Shruti. So depending on Shruti, staying on Shruti, we can do vichara. For example, in Shruti, there are so many methods like Avasthatraya Viveka, like Panchakosha Viveka, like Sharira Traya Viveka. So many methods are there. A seeker can adopt one method, but it must be based on Shruti, Veda. So it is taught Shruti Shira Paksha Samashriyata. Otherwise there is a chance of going here and there. This is most important teaching. We sadhakas must have firm faith in Shruti, Veda, Shraddha in Shruti. Then Shruti Bhagavati will take us. There is no doubt in that. Then Dustarkasu viramyatam Shruti matastarko nusandhiyatam. He said, Dustarkasu viramyatam. When one student starts studying something, in the initial stage, he will consider himself as a man of knowledge. In the initial stage, when one starts practicing pranayama, For example, some months pranayama, he will consider himself as a yogi greater than Bhagavan Patanjali himself. No doubt. The same is the case with the students of Vedanta. When they learn 10 or 12 texts like Upanishads Bhashya, Brahma Sutra Bhashya, and Bhagavad Gita Bhashya, he will consider himself as greatest scholar than Badarayana. It is quite natural. See? There is a special type of martial art in Kerala. Kerala is a state in South India. And of course, our Parambodhya Swamiji, Vishnudevanandaji came from Kerala. There's a special type of martial art, Kalari. It's called Kalari. Once, a student approached a guru, and the guru accepted that him as a Shishya, and he taught Kalari. After 1 year training, Guru asked the Shishya, so you learned Kalari for 1 full year. How many opponents you can face? I can kill at least 100 opponents. Oh, 100 opponents you can kill. Great, but you are my Shishya. So you learn some more. Don't stop now. After 6 months, the king again asked, the Guru again asked, how many? I can kill 50. Oh, 50? You are a great warrior, but you are my Shishya, so learn some more. After 2 years, again the Guru asked, how many? I can kill 10 opponents. You can kill 10 opponents, you are a great warrior, but you are my Shishya, so you must learn more. After 1 more year, the king, the Guru asked, how many? If 2 opponents come, I can try. No. Some more you have to learn, because you are my Shishya. And after 1 year he asked. Then the Shishya said, I cannot say how many opponents I can face. But with your blessing I will try. With your blessing I will try to face 1 opponent. See, 6 years back, this fellow, he was thinking I will kill 100 opponents. That is the training in all fields. All fields. In the beginning we will think ourselves as adepts. So, when we hear Vedanta Mahavakya from a Guru, and we do vichara, we will consider ourselves as a scholar, and we will go here. You don't know Vedanta? I am a scholar of Vedanta. Then he will approach another man. Do you know Vedanta? I am a scholar of Vedanta. Are you ready to argue with me? So that tendency to argue with others, to prove I am a scholar, that will come. That will come. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna gives a beautiful example. When we put some butter in a pot to make it ghee, whole village will know. Why? There will be that much noise. It is saying, loudly, I am butter, I am going to become milk, I am ghee, I am going to become ghee. When it is ghee, no sound at all. See, in a pot, we pour some butter, and on an oven, we put it, and you fire under that oven. Because of heat, it will create so much sound. I am butter, I am going to become ghee, I am butter, I am going to become ghee. When it is pure ghee, no voice at all, no noise, nothing. So, in the initial state, that tendency to argue with others will come. It is quite natural. So, Bhagavan Bhashyakara here says, Dustarka suviramyatam. Don't go for that. Don't go for that. Dustarka is wrong arguments. You get rid of wrong argument, that tendency. Keep yourself away from wrong arguments. Then what you have to do? Shruti matastarko nusandhiyatam. There are so many arguments given in Shruti. You accept that. You learn that. After hearing or after understanding the real meaning of Mahavakya, we have to learn more and more. As much we dive deep into Shruti, Upanishad, that much we will get newer and newer arguments. For what? For realizing Mahavakya, the inner meaning of Mahavakya. So you stop wrong arguments with others. Instead, use that time to ruminate with the help of Shruti. Shruti matastarkaha. Those arguments which are stated in Shruti, you accept that, you follow that. Anusandhiyana, follow that. That's an important advice. Because here there is a big chance for falling from our sadhana. Because I have realized the meaning of Mahavakya. That feeling will propel us to wrong argumentation. So keep away from that, and instead you join your mind, your buddhi, your intellect with the correct arguments given in Shruti. Correct arguments advocated by Shruti, Veda. So, Dustarka suviramyatam, Shruti madastarko nusandhiyatam, Brahmasmeti vibhavyatam. Consider yourself as Brahmasmi, Aham Brahma. I am that supreme truth. I am Brahma. I am Sattva Chitta and Ananda. Anandoham. Anandoham. Brahmanandoham. Brahmasmi Devi Bhavyatam. Always think that. Always meditate that. That meditation must be there natural. It must become natural. I am Brahman. I am Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi. When that meditation is established within, see, when that meditation is established within, naturally it is there like a flow without interruption. At that time, what will happen? So many people will come. They will do prostrations before us. They will call us Maharaj. They will give some dakshinas and pujas. then there is a chance for Garva to come. Garva is arrogance. I have become a great saint. Such a feeling may come or may creep in. Because when one man is established in the meditation of Aham Brahma, naturally that greatness will come to him. That greatness, he will have that aura around. He will attract people. Naturally, a tendency to worship him will come in others' mind. Those who are coming in contact with him will have respect for him. It is quite natural. And he will attract people towards him. All these may create some sort of arrogance in him. There is a chance still. We may question, can there be arrogance in such a great Mahatma? Still there is a chance. That is why Bhagavan Bhashyakara here clearly advocates Aharaha Garva Parityajyadam. Aharaha means daily. Always. Here daily means always. Parityajyadam, renounce. What? Garvaha. Garvaha is arrogance. For a student, here a doubt will come. Will arrogance come to such a great Mahatma who knows the meaning of Mahavakya? Yes, there is a chance. That is the answer. And if I am falling from this plane, even that falling may give injury to my bones or body. But if I am falling from a higher plane, definitely more troubles will be caused. The higher our plane is, more will be the negative effects we will have. There is no doubt in that. So a sadhaka must be always cautious. Always. That is instructed here, Aharahar Garva Parityajyada. If people are coming and worshipping, yes, all right. If people are coming and vilifying, all right. Both are same for me. If somebody is coming and saying, you are a great saint, I am not becoming a great saint. If somebody is coming and saying, you are a bad person, you are a fool, I am not becoming a fool. I am what? I am. So, always we must bear in mind, I am what? I am. I cannot change. I am basically Sat Chit and Ananda. Thinking that again and again. No Garva will touch us. No Garva will touch us. Garva means arrogance. That won't touch us. So it is instructed here, Aharahar Garva Parityajyadam. Then, Deheham Matirujyadam. There is another version, Dehoham Matirujyadam. Two versions are there. The meaning of Dehe Ahammati is Dehe, in the body. Ahammati, the feeling of I am. Ujjadam, get rid of. Ujjada means get rid of. get rid of the feeling that I am in this body. No, I am not limited by this body. The other version is Dehoham Matirujyadam. Get rid of the feeling that I am body. Dehoham, I am body. I am this body. No, you are not the body. Body is yours. This body is just an instrument for reaching the highest goal of my life. It is an instrument, nothing else. I am not this. So, Dehoham Madirujyadam, get rid of that feeling I am the body. Or, Deheham Madirujyadam, get rid of that feeling I am in the body. You are not limited by the body. Both are different meanings, you see. You are not limited by the body. Whenever we think ourselves as limited by body, then I am a man, I am a woman, I am a sannyasi, I am a grihastha, such feelings will come. So always we have to ruminate this. Dehe aham matihi uchyadam. Get rid of the feeling I am limited by this body. No, body cannot limit me. Body cannot limit me. I am the unlimited Satchidananda. Always think that. Then some may ask a question. Oh Swami, I don't have that knowledge. I am Satchidananda. Then what is the use of considering myself as Satchidananda? I don't have that knowledge. Then there is, as answer, there is another question. You are considering yourself as something else. What benefit you got all this life? I am considering myself as the body. What I got from that? Nothing. See, I am considering myself as this body. I am white, I am black, I am this, I am that. So many things I consider myself. And what I got from that? Nothing. Still I am in search of happiness. See, still I am trying to get rid of my sorrows and limitations. So Shruti says, or Guru teaches, you just think yourself as the Supreme Truth. I am Ananda. I am Satchidananda. Think that. Repeatedly. So, Deheham Madirujyadam. We are getting nothing from this thought. I am Deha. I am body. So get rid of that. Then there is one another important teaching. Buddha janaihi vada parityajyadam. Earlier it was taught dustarka suviramyada. Dustarka suviramyada. It was taught earlier. Now it is said Buddha janaihi vada parityajyadam. Buddha jana. Is a Buddha jana. Buddha is a man of knowledge, wise man. Buddha jana is wise man. Scholars. With them, you don't go for any arguments. With scholars, you don't go for any arguments. When you see a scholar in life, approach him with full respect and hear what he is teaching. Bhagavan Bhashyakara Shankaracharya in the Bhashya of Taittiriya Upanishad, there Bhashyakara says, in front of scholars, you must not exhale. Then, what shall I do? Shall I die without exhaling? The meaning is, even that much noise you must not create. That is the inner meaning. Even that much noise you must not create. Instead, you sit and hear what he is teaching. So, Buddha Janaihi, with wise man, Vadaha Parityajyatam. Don't go for arguments. If we are going for arguments, then they will sit and hear like ignorant people. Is it so? Is it so? You are a wonderful novel? They will tell us. Then we will get nothing from them. See? In Malayalam, there is a saying, I won't say the Malayalam, the translation is, you don't inquire the root of sayings and you don't try to see the origin of river. Origin of river, from where a river comes. From where a river comes, for example, Ganga. From where Ganga comes, then some people may say it is from Gangotri. Have you gone to Gangotri? Yes. Then Gangotri, Ganga is coming down. So still you have to move. Then it is Gomukhi. So when we reach there, Gomukhi is a glacier, and from that glacier, Gangaji is coming out. It is like a stream, powerful stream, maybe 2 or 3 meters width, not more than that. And when we go to Calcutta and see the Ganga there, it is more than 1.5 kilometer width. Then, from where this Ganga originates? See, thousands and thousands of streams, so many hundreds of rivers, all together make this Ganga. So there is no meaning in saying this is the originating point of a river. No. In the same way, a yati, a sage, a scholar, the knowledge of how many lives, how many births are there, we cannot say. We cannot say. It's not coming with the knowledge of one single birth. No. Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavacharjuna. Bhagavan says in Gita. Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavacharjuna. So many lives I have passed, and you also. But I am remembering them all, whereas you are not at all remembering. That is the difference. So when we see some yatis, don't ask him from where you are, which is your Purvashrama. What was your name? Hey? Oh Swami, what's your name? I am Swami Chidananda Puri. What is your real name? Hey, this is not real. Is this some unreal? Oh, you are such a great Vedanti, seeing everything unreal. Huh? No, don't ask that. Try to get something. That is the teaching here. Because when we are students, in the initial stage, the tendency will be there. Because we have this knowledge, we have that knowledge. Huh? I am a postgraduate having this, I am a doctorate holder. So many considerations will be there regarding ourselves. Then we will, when we meet some scholars, we will try to project ourselves. No, don't do that. Here it is taught, Buddha janaihi vada paritejyadam. Never you argue with scholars. Instead, you sit in front of them and hear what they have to teach. This attitude, if we are inculcating always, no doubt Shruti Bhagavati will descend. Not that we are assenting to Shruti. We cannot assent to Shruti, but Shruti will descend with all love and care. That will happen, there is no doubt in that. So, these are the 3 shlokas, and the rest we can see tomorrow morning. This is not the way to take this. We are increasing the speed, but still you will have a glimpse of that. But you must remember, we must learn this in detail. We must learn this, because this is that much condensed teaching. The last stage of Bhagavan Bhashyakara Shankaracharya, some disciples approached him and asked, so Bhagavan, you have written so many bhashyas and hundreds of prakarana granthas. They are all written in detail, but please teach me the crux of Vedanta, the essence of Vedanta. Then Bhagavan Bhashyakara chanted these 5 verses. So this is that much condensed. We have to elucidate, elaborate. But just to have a primary knowledge, like a bird's eye view, we are going through this, and 2 more shlokas are there that we can see tomorrow. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.